Good morning, this is the latest market news. I'm Uliana. Asian stocks bounced back on Friday with Chinese shares and Australian miners leading the recovery at the end of a broadly negative week. China's disappointing growth data, which came out on Monday, set the tone for Asian markets this week. The slower-than-expected expansion in the region's largest economy not only weighed on stocks in Hong Kong, but also helped exacerbate a sell-off in commodities, with gold leading the slide. Australia's resource-heavy ASX 200 was down 1.8% week-to-date as mining stocks followed the price of commodities down, while the Nikkei stock average fell 1.6% over the same period as risk aversion caused the yen to strengthen. Chinese stocks led a recovery on Friday. The Shanghai Composite Index was up 1.4% in the mainland and Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index climbing 1%. With the initial impact of the first quarter growth numbers now out of the way, the focus has shifted to China's forthcoming earnings season for clues on how local companies are dealing with the country's faltering recovery. Japanese stocks were up 0.5%, mirroring the dollar's gains versus the yen. The greenback was at 98.49 yens from 98.14 late Thursday in New York. Currency traders were looking ahead to the Group of 20 meeting of finance ministers this weekend. There are concerns that attendees could discuss the Bank of Japan's recently launched easing program and its global implications. The slow news day will be dominated by the Eurozone's current account data. Very little is expected from the G20 or IMF, and at least not before Friday's close, so the only notable event later in the day will be Canada Core CPI. Canada Core CPI 14:30 GMT. Canada Core CPI today will give us an indication of the inflationary pressure in the Canadian economy, as Core CPI reflects a more accurate view of inflation. On a surprise higher than expected release, we should see the Canadian dollar demand rise across the board due to the fact that CAD is one of the majors that reacts more to the fundamental. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.